just doing a little test drive on we got a General here, and we had a customer call us and say that the dealership was telling them they needed a new shock, and they're like $800 for new shocks. Just gonna kind of hope we could hit some bumps here and hear them knocking, but there, I don't know if you heard that. But on these Polaris Generals, you don't need to replace the shocks. Any of these UTVs that have a Fox or a Walker Evans or any shock that is a brand name is rebuildable. So just wanted to do I don't know if you could hear that, but there's just like a clunking in the front end. And basically what's wrong is they're just low on gas pressure. They need to be rebuilt, and but they don't need replaced. They need rebuilt. This is what we got here. This is a Polaris General. So just driving this Polaris General after the shock rebuild. Before we rebuilt them, this thing was just clunking and noisy, and yeah. It's nice and firm, no clunking. Take it down through the ditch here quick. After rebuilding the shocks, we checked the gas pressure in all of them before we took them apart. One of them was 0, and it was the left front, and that one was the one that was clunking the most. The other ones all had around 70 pounds, so they're supposed to have 100, but it's like night and day. So yeah, it's again, this dealer, a customer took this thing to the dealer, and they told them that they just needed one shock, and it was going to be like $780. We rebuilt them all, installed them, or took them off, took the springs off, put the springs back on, reinstalled them on the UTV here on this General. I think it was like $530. So these have Fox shocks on them. They don't need to be replaced. They need to be rebuilt. If you go to a dealer and they tell you that, take it somewhere else. I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. It's raining here today, but this was the unit we worked on. Took those off. But yeah, it rides amazing now. So it's hard to believe that how bad that thing rode when we first got it, but you'll hear it from the first video.